Will you please convene the Committee on University and Faculty Personnel?
Thank you, Chair Campbell. Will the Committee on University and Faculty Personnel please come to order? It is now time for the committee to consider today's consent agenda, which consists only of the minutes of the May 2021 meeting. Is there an objection to the approval of the minutes? Hearing none, the minutes are approved. The committee has one item on today's discussion agenda. Item 2 is an action item seeking committee approval on executive compensation for the Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs of the California State University. The item will be presented by Chancellor Castro. Chancellor Castro, please begin.
Thank you, Trustee Fong. I am very pleased that Dr. Sylvia A. Alva has accepted the position of Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Alva is an exceptionally talented and student-focused educational leader whose CSU roots run very deep. She currently serves as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Cal Poly Pomona, where she leads the strategic and academic direction of the campus's Division of Academic Affairs. She also holds a faculty appointment in the psychology department. Prior to her role at Cal Poly Pomona, Dr. Alva served as Dean of the College of Health and Human Development at CSUN. She began her professional career at Cal State Fullerton, first as an assistant professor of child and adolescent development before being promoted to associate and then full professor. Dr. Alva then held a number of administrative roles at Fullerton, starting as the Educational Equity Coordinator for the College of Health and Human Development and culminating as Associate Vice President for undergraduate programs. Dr. Alva herself is a product of the CSU, made in the CSU, having earned a bachelor's degree in psychology from Cal State LA. She also earned a master's and PhD, both in psychology from UCLA. Like several CSU presidents and me, Dr. Alva has also participated in the Executive Leadership Academy at the University of California, Berkeley. Dr. Alva is laser focused on student success with a demonstrated commitment to and passion for equity in all its dimensions. As her professional experience and achievements indicate, she has an invaluable perspective regarding what students need to excel, both inside and outside of the classroom. And as a proud CSU alumna, one of the 4 million, she also has a deep and personal appreciation for the transformative power of a Cal State degree. I'm delighted that the California State University and our students, faculty, and staff will benefit from Dr. Alva's leadership and professional expertise, as well as her compassionate heart. I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to recognize Dr. Fred Wood, who came out of retirement to serve as interim executive vice chancellor. To say he served with distinction during this incredible time would be an understatement. And later in the meeting tomorrow, I'll have more to say to express my gratitude to Dr. Wood for his exceptional service. So for now, I simply say to him, thank you. In closing, I recommend that Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs of the California State University, Dr. Sylvia A. Alva, receive an annual salary of $361,242. There is no change in salary from the prior incumbent, Dr. Lauren Blanchard. Dr. Alva will receive a temporary housing allowance of $5,000 per month for 12 months, and in accordance with existing policy, a monthly auto allowance of $1,000 and standard benefits for executive classified employees are provided. To members of the committee and the full board, I recommend approval of the compensation for the Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs of the California State University as published in the amended item. Thank you, Trustee Fong. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Chancellor Castro, for your presentation. Executive compensation for the Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs of the California State University is an action item before the Committee on University and Faculty Personnel. May I have a motion from a committee member to approve this item?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? It appears there are no further questions or comments. There has been a motion and a second to approve the item. At this time, Ms. Matthews, please take a roll call vote.
Thank you. Trustee Clark,
Yes.
Trustee Fagan, Trustee Farrar,
Yes.
Trustee Furstenberg,
Yes.
Trustee Fong,
Yes.
Trustee Steinhauser,
Yes.
Chair Kimball,
Yes.
Chancellor Castro.
Yes.
The motion passes.
Thank you, Ms. Matthews. The item is approved. And I also want to thank Interim Executive Vice Chancellor Fred Wood for your wonderful and exemplary service. It has been truly a personal pleasure working with you, and I wish you and your family all the very best. Chair Campbell, that concludes the business of the Committee on University and Faculty Personnel. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Fong. At this time, will the Committee of the